Reform UK leader Nigel Farage unleashed a blistering attack on left-wing teaching unions, accusing them of indoctrinating young people with anti-British sentiments. His fiery outburst followed a disruptive incident at a Doncaster mayoral election candidate announcement event, where his speech was interrupted by anti-racism protesters. The scene unfolded on Tuesday in South Yorkshire. 8 protesters, identified as members of the Stand Up to Racism campaign, heckled Farage throughout his address, their voices rising above the expectant hush of the audience. Their demonstration, met with jeers and shouts of disapproval from attendees, ultimately led to their removal from the venue by security personnel. The disruption effectively overshadowed the intended announcement of Reform, UK's mayoral candidate. Farage's subsequent condemnation of teaching unions painted a stark picture of his perspective. He didn't mince words, accusing these unions of systematically poisoning the minds of young generations, turning them against the very foundations and values of the nation. His rhetoric, strong and unapologetic, fueled a social media firestorm, with many questioning the nature and extent of his accusations. The response from the National Education Union, NEU, was swift and decisive. Daniel Kebed, the NEU's General Secretary, didn't hold back in his criticism. He branded Farage's statements as unhinged, echoing a sentiment shared by many critics who see a disturbing parallel between Farage's rhetoric and that of former U.S. President Donald Trump. Kebed's use of the phrase Trump playbook underscored the perceived similarities in their divisive and inflammatory communication styles. The incident highlights a deep societal division. It's a stark reminder of the ongoing tension between differing ideologies and perspectives within the UK, a tension that frequently plays out in public discourse. Farage's strong words, coupled with the disruptive actions of the protesters, served only to further amplify this divide. The event wasn't simply a political rally. It became a battleground for competing narratives and deeply held beliefs about the direction and future of the nation. The question remains, how can such starkly opposing viewpoints find common ground and engage in constructive dialogue, rather than resorting to heated accusations and disruptive protests? The incident in South Yorkshire serves as a potent symbol of the challenges facing the UK as it navigates increasingly polarized political landscapes. The disruption, the accusations, and the subsequent counteraccusations all paint a picture of a nation struggling to find unity and consensus on vital social and political issues. The echoes of this event will undoubtedly reverberate through the forthcoming mayoral election and beyond. The incident raises fundamental questions about political discourse, the role of protest, and the limits of free speech in a democratic society. The clash between Farage's staunch conservatism and the protesters' commitment to anti-racism underscores the complexities and challenges faced in fostering a truly inclusive and tolerant society. The coming weeks and months will undoubtedly see continued debate and discussion surrounding this incident and its implications for the future of British politics.